What is up, guys? Welcome to part 2 of the Dude Perfect Tour documentary.
Let's go.
We're hyped. Okay. Yes. So, we had the first part where we reviewed the first half of the Dude Perfect documentary. So if you haven't, go back and listen to that. Links in the description, or just if you're on the Apple Podcast or whatever, just go down last video. It's probably titled first part of the Dude Perfect documentary or whatever. So yeah, that was the first part. And guys, if you haven't seen the Dude Perfect documentary yet, go watch it because we're spoiling everything. So go watch it. It's Dude Perfect documentary. You can type that in, or Dude Perfect Backstage Pass. Any of those works on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, okay. Let's get into the second half of the Dude Perfect Tour documentary, Backstage Pass. Okay. So they were crunching. So they wanted to quit Dude Perfect. They were thinking about, they can't do it. Ty couldn't do Saturdays. So then that they would only have Sunday to film their trick shot videos. So they crunched some numbers. They wanted to keep Dude Perfect, and then they just crunched numbers, and they figured out that they could make a living off of Dude Perfect. It would be limited money, but yes, they could. And they went all in. And then just after that, in the first year of that, they just blew up. They probably got to 2 million subscribers.
And they got
then
so many deals too.
Yeah, they got
many different companies. They just wanted to have, which is crazy.
Yeah, Corey made a book. They made Dude Perfect whatever game, the Dude Perfect mobile game.
The first ever Dude Perfect game.
Yeah. They made a merchandise line. Amazing things. They got to film with so many athletes. They went to so many, they went to the Super Bowl. They went to the Olympics. They went everywhere,
They went to Rio.
Yeah. Well, that was the Olympics, Noah. Yeah.
World Cup.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Okay, I don't like soccer. Okay, so yeah, and then they had made 3 seasons of their TV show, but they needed a place to call home. So Dude Perfect got DPHQ1. So yeah, so they made that, and so yeah, so they made DPHQ1. But they grew out of that within a year and a half, probably.
Yeah, I bet after 2 years of having that, they moved into DPHQ2.
Yeah. So yeah, then they made DPHQ2. You can see the Lego version.
Not that far away from DPHQ1.
Yeah, it's only
probably only about a mile, because when I went down to Texas, I went there and we were literally, I didn't even think of DPHQ.
Yeah.
I was the first one. I was just thinking of DPHQ2, and then we're driving out, look, I'm like, there it is. I'm like, turn.
Yeah.
So we turned and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is DPHQ1. And if you don't know what it is now, it's an art studio.
Wow. Yeah.
It's pretty weird seeing it as an art studio.
Is it the same colored walls?
Actually, no. I'm pretty sure it's all white walls now.
Okay. Yeah. It was a special kind of color. It was like a turquoise.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
It's green kind of.
Yeah.
That's where they film their driving stereotypes.
Yeah.
That's where they film some of the things.
The older ones. They filmed the first season of their TV show. They got sponsored or whatever by CMT, and they filmed first season. But the first season definitely is not like the second. It's so different.
It's way more different.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah, because it mainly documented about their videos.
Yeah.
The first season did. Instead of having original content.
Yeah.
They just went around filming their behind the scenes videos, kind of.
Yep.
Because like one of their videos was the lawn mowing bat race.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one.
And there definitely were a couple that I think that were scratched ideas for videos. That was on CMP for the TV show.
Yeah.
But I think they just scrapped the video idea because it didn't work.
And guys, so we're actually, this is the first time that so we're actually gonna just pause on the documentary review. I just remembered some stuff. So after this so the 20th episode of the show. So this week is Dude Perfect documentary review part 2. Next week,
episode 18.
Yep, episode 18. Episode 19 is going to be Overtime 16 review. And then so the next video, episode 20, we are going to be going back and we are going to be reviewing the old Dude Perfect videos. So so we will be starting with Backyard Edition. So because we want a lot of content for you guys, and during the summer, So yes, we will be going back and we will be reviewing every other week. We will be reviewing old videos, and then every other week we will be reviewing the new videos. So yeah, it's gonna be cool, and I mean, that'll be a few years of doing that probably. Because
like every year, there's always a new episode coming out. So
yeah,
we'll never need to we'll never be able to catch up. Actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. But if we do in a few years, if we do run out of videos, I guess, and we do review like the newest Dude Perfect videos, but we want just like stuff for like we want stuff in between the weeks that we don't review new Dude Perfect videos. We could review the Dude Perfect show episodes. That'd be cool.
We could do that for a special, maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be cool. And then a second one. Noah, you haven't told us really. You've told me definitely. Like I knew you back then, but you didn't tell the fans about the time that you went to Texas and practically met Dude Perfect.
Okay, I didn't meet him. I'll give a little short summary. So my family and we went on a 22-day road trip. That took 22 days. So 22 states in 22 days.
Yep.
Really fun.
A little bit like Dude Perfect. They did 22 cities or 22 tours. Not 22 days.
It wasn't 22 days though.
Yeah, but it was like 5 weeks. But
yeah, but it was great. Drove all of it. And then big Dude Perfect fan like myself, we'd be going through Texas.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is a need to be stopped because each of us like picked where we wanted to stop on the trip, like places that we really wanted to.
Yeah.
So like all of us could have parts that we wanted to go to, and one of mine was Dude Perfect headquarters.
Yep. DPHQ 2.
So I'm pretty sure it was like I think close to around day 10, day 11.
Yep.
It was like halfway through our trip because it was almost before we started heading back up because we went down to Houston and then there. So it was probably around maybe day 10, maybe day 9. But we stayed we got to Texas. Then we were probably about an hour out of Frisco, and we stopped at a hotel. Ate there, and then that morning we drove, and then we went to Dude Perfect headquarters.
Nice.
It's crazy. I was shaking so much. Like I was like, I was sitting in my car paralyzed. I was like, I am at DPHQ 2. Got out, took some photos, didn't see anybody though. And then we were sitting there, looking where, because there was an In-N-Out burger near. So getting directions goes to In-N-Out, and then I look over. And then I see Jeff Tony walking out into his truck that was right next to ours.
Wow.
It was like one parking spot away, but there's no car. So all I see is Jeff Tony walking into his truck. I'm sitting there, I'm like, Mom, that is Jeff Tony.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then, we went in and out, and I'm like, I want to go back, take a couple more pictures.
Yeah.
Because, it's a monumental thing. Going to Dude Perfect headquarters is so monumental.
Mm-hmm.
When you go there, you're like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So we went back, took some more photos, didn't see anybody though.
Mm-hmm.
And then, on our way out, we went to this coffee shop.
Yeah.
And then, like, a mile down the road, there's DPHQ1 that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Stopped there at the art studio and then took a couple pictures there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we left.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
that was like probably maybe hour and a half we were there.
That was cool. And then,
We weren't there for long, but it felt like we were there for
Yeah.
It was crazy.
didn't you get to see Cody?
No.
Okay. I thought that you saw that Cody's out there.
I might have seen Cody driving.
Okay.
Because that like same day or like the day after, he had brought home a go-kart.
Yeah.
Not a go-kart, but a golf cart.
Mm-hmm.
A 4-seater golf cart.
Yeah.
And literally, the day I was there, I saw a 4-seater golf cart going by.
Wow.
And I saw Cody had put it on his story that he picked one up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think that's Cody.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
cool.
like, it's definitely weird because like at Deep you think like all around is like stuff at Deep HQ2, but really they're like on the outskirts. They're like outskirts of Frisco actually.
Yeah.
They're near like soccer fields, like big soccer place. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's probably where they film their videos, like soccer.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they filmed there a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Back to the action.
Back to the review. Little sidetrack.
Yep.
Right there.
So then, so they went to the Cubs field. I think that's the Cubs field. I don't know for sure.
Yes, they did.
But yeah, so they went and filmed with Chris Bryant.
Which
so
they
yeah.
actually already filmed with, if you don't know that.
Oh yeah, and their face-off
They filmed
videos.
with a couple years earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, face-off videos, and then he was in Softball Stereotypes.
Yeah, so like 2015 about.
Yep. Yeah, that's cool. And then so yeah, and then after that they went over like athletes they filmed with. I didn't write them down because it was almost midnight last night. But they were going over like Serena Williams. Let's see, Noah. Let's just name off all that we can think about. Let's see, Paul Rudd, Chris Paul,
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers, Chip Gaines.
What's his face?
Mm-hmm.
What's his face?
Let's see,
From,
Power Rangers.
Seahawks.
They had Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, they did have an appearance with Tom Brady in Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham Jr. Dang, I can't talk. In
But
that
also,
edition,
they kind of filmed with Gronk with the.
Oh yeah,
overtime.
with the yeah. They've filmed with a lot of athletes.
And also, they also filmed with the cast of Power Rangers.
Yeah, I said that. I said
those
that.
people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, that was cool. And so that kind of led into Zac Efron wanted to film with them, and they were right by his house or something like that.
Yeah.
So he he said that. So when Jeff Toney was talking about like how Dude Perfect or Zac Efron kind of like typed something out, whatever. He said that he had a new movie coming out. Noah, is that why that they waited a year to put this out?
You know what? That's probably it. They probably were waiting for Zac Efron to release his movie.
But it's not coming out anymore. So I don't know, because I follow Zac Efron on Instagram, and he would have said something if there was a movie coming out with him in it, but I haven't seen anything about that. And it's coming out in a few weeks. What's up, guys? Asher. So I went back and I researched, as I was editing this, to see if Zac Efron was in any recent movies. And he's actually the main character in Scoob, the animated new Scooby-Doo movie. So that's probably why Dude Perfect waited till now to release the video and everything like that. So yeah, we're gonna be still talking about that. Okay, just keep that in mind as we now talk about it more and try to dive in. But we were just wrong, and we just don't know recent movies that are coming out. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of the episode.
Okay, is that they're going to release it a little bit later, but with Dude Perfect, they already had their whole schedule listed for uploading, so they're like, we'll upload it then, and then it's not like they can change because they probably have everything planned in advance.
Yeah.
So with this, plan it, but I'm guessing that's why they didn't upload it. They're waiting for because I know they did a video with Zac Efron that actually was released September, I think.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zac Efron put up a gym time episode with him with him. He hosted Dude Perfect. Yeah, that was about a 2-day trip down. They filmed with him, then he filmed with them. The biggest thing was that why did they show everything about ASGB 4?
Maybe
All Sports Golf Battle 4 for you guys.
Maybe when they thought that the
video would come out by then?
Video would come out before.
Yeah.
Maybe they were like, yeah, we'll have it upload then, and then this whole pandemic thing hit, and they're like, we can't upload it now.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Maybe Zac Efron's movie was supposed to come out, but then it got put back. But then they just had the video that they wanted to put out.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
we all knew Ty was gonna win anyways.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. They shouldn't have Okay, Dude Perfect. If you're listening, do not. Why did you say that in the documentary? Seriously.
They probably finished. They probably finished editing the documentary. Probably in November, not November, February probably.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of mad.
Actually, at a loss for words right now.
Yeah. 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 It was. I'm just kind of sad. And the fact that they're going to release it. It's we already know it's like a montage. In the documentary there was a montage of that video.
Yeah.
It's like they showed everything. We know that Ty and Kobe were in the finale. Ty won, whatever. But so before this, Team Kobe forever or whatever, at Team Kobe for life or something like that. She put out an Instagram story about how maybe they said that Ty didn't really win, but maybe they just did it for the documentary. Cause it just shows kind of, cause people that don't really know Dude Perfect wouldn't really care if it was fake or not. Maybe that shows the second round. That's what I'm thinking.
I know, but they have the trophy presentation.
Hey, it could be fake. I don't know. All I'm saying is
I don't think it's fake.
I don't know. I hope that it's fake. Cause even if Garrett won or whatever, I would be fine with that. Just if they just exposed, they said that Ty won and they shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have said the winner.
Yes, it wasn't smart of them to do that.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to put down some views.
Yeah, definitely.
But, Team Ty all the way.
I might not even watch that video. We might not even review it.
Yes, you are, because we have to review it.
Okay, fine, whatever. But yeah, that's probably the worst part of the documentary. I love Zac Efron, but, I just didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that they did that. And they got into an argument for the All Sports Golf Battle. So that's kind of funny to see, because when we do those kind of battles, we argue
We argue too.
Yeah. But it's kind of funny to see how Dude Perfect in the battles they argue. And I thought that they would keep score on a piece of paper, but they did on their minds.
Yeah.
So yeah, because
I
they
feel
do
one
on
of the
editing.
editors, because when they film, behind the camera, just have a little note sheet on their arm or something.
Yeah.
Just put a little notch there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's kind of funny to see how they did that. But yeah, so then Kobe, like a little part of this, Kobe hid his luggage in the living room, like the living room part of the bus, and so that was kind of funny. But then he lied to Cody about his toiletry bag. Why did he do that? Was it just because the camera was there? Like,
I don't know.
Was he just playing around? I don't know. But yeah, Cody had glasses on. He looked like an old man.
I'm pretty sure that was before his LASIK.
Yeah, he looked like an old man. Sorry, Cody Jones, but yeah. Okay, so then they talked about each segment that they do on Overtime or whatever. So Overtime is their take on a variety show. So yeah, and that would be that's definitely the words to describe Overtime. Like, they do a variety of different things. It expands all over what they do. So yeah, I just put down some of this. So Cool Not Cool is an overhyped show and tell. Yeah, pretty much. It's a good analogy. Absurd Records is for breaking crazier world records. And then Wheel Unfortunate, Corey he said on the tour documentary that it's pretty much Corey Unfortunate because he's had a bad losing streak. And so, but in the Wheel Unfortunate time, Ned, he got an appearance on the documentary. That's one of my favorite parts of the documentary. And so you can see in the link in the description, you can use that. And so I have a Ned Forrester fan page, almost has 200 followers, and I didn't really do anything to that, just people like Ned. But I put that part of the tour where Ned is in it. I put that on the Ned Forrester fan page. So yeah, guys, go and watch that. It's like a Instagram TV.
Waggertuds.
Yeah, Waggert.
Everybody loves
Waggertuds. Yeah, I actually talked to him. You know why his name is Waggertuds? So his mom wanted, or his dad wanted his name to be Y.
Girth.
Oh yeah.
And then my mom's like, well, Phil, why Girth? And he's like, that's even better.
Yep. So then Waggertuds. Yeah, and he has
a backstory for you.
Yep, he has a little bit of a weird golf attire, so I don't really want to golf with him. He has no pants on, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, the Ned part of the tour is definitely, I don't know, a good part of the tour. It is really funny, and how Ned did that, and I don't know how, does the dudes really think does Kobe really think Ned is terrible? Because he was acting like he hated Ned. But was that just for the tour documentary?
I don't know. Well,
I don't know. Do it for the gram?
I think Ned thinks that the whole tour was about him.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, he said that.
The Ned Forrester tour featuring Dude Perfect.
Yep. I liked how...
I would like to see a Ned Forrester tour soon.
That would be amazing. Just him going around.
I would like to see a Ned Forrester tour in the next 5 years.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Hey, if they're doing a yearly tour anyway, then just Ned Forrester tour. Maybe just a Ty tour where it's not Ty, but just him as Waggertuds, Billy Boochcroft. Sorry, Ned Forrester.
Waggertuds.
Yep. I don't know,
Even though they're all different people.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, they really are. I love, it's kind of funny to see how I love, Ned and Billy and Waggertuds, but I hate Ty.
Billy's one of my favorites.
I like Ned and Wagger more. But yeah, it's kind of funny how I like Ty's characters, but I don't like Ty in general. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he is a character, and he's just being normal for Ned.
Yeah, maybe Ned is the real Tyler.
Whoa.
And Tyler's just an alter ego.
Tyler Tony exposed? What? Okay, let's get back into the tour documentary.
Okay, let's get back. We're going on again.
So then they talk about their family in normal life. So, like, their wives are on the show talking about how, like, in normal life, they're so supportive, each dude is so supportive and everything of their family. So yeah, and then shows a lot of Kobe's wife. So it doesn't really show Kobe's wife a lot, but the tour documentary does. And guys, wait, so I noticed. So I mean, on this here Dude Perfect Fancast Instagram page, we follow all the Dude Perfect guys' wives, or Dude Perfect members' wives. I don't know how to talk anymore. So I think Aubrey Cotton, Kobe's wife, her account is private. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Mm-hmm. So I think that she just doesn't want to be like that much in Dude Perfect. Maybe she's like, I don't know. Yeah, but finally we get to see some of her, Yeah, it was cool to see that. Yeah, because she really isn't anything else. And so yeah, they show how much they love their families, and how like Jeff Tony too, and the with, like, I liked seeing Ty Barrett, I think is Ty's Barrett.
You don't know Ty's kids' names?
Yeah.
It's Barrett and Colton.
Yeah. Is Barrett the oldest?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I was right then.
Wow.
So Ty and Barrett, and then
Ty, so I should know.
Yeah. I'll know Team Kobe's kids' names. But yeah, I liked seeing Ty Barrett and Jeff Tony. It was cool. But yeah, and then it showed them on the tour, like how the tour affected their families, like, how in like FaceTimes, they didn't want to leave. They wanted to talk to their families, but they just couldn't. It was hard on them, definitely.
Yeah,
yeah, and Allison Jones.
You're gone for over a month almost.
Yeah.
And you don't see your family.
Yeah, that would be hard.
That must suck.
Yeah. And, Allison was getting a little choked up there, talking about how, Cody was gone. But, yeah, it took a lot of, something, bravery, something like that, to have them, go, 5 weeks away from their family, stuff like that. Okay, before we do the rest of this tour and then initial review or whatever, we have an ad, so let's roll that. I hope you liked that ad, and now we're on to Nashville, the Nashville tour. So it showed before the Nashville tour, Ty was a bit of a grump. That's what I wrote down. Because, he was kind of arguing with Kobe. He wanted the bathroom. He was snooty, kind of. And he had his golf clothes on. I'm pretty sure that he lost golf, and he was just mad because of that. Because, we've seen in the past that when Ty loses a battle, he gets grumpy, So, yeah.
I think he's not mad at people. He's just mad at himself.
Yeah, for losing. Yeah, you could definitely see it on the FaceTime most dangerous game. The FaceTime episode of that. Or Face Off, not FaceTime.
Ty did have a reason to be angry when Kobe cut him in line for the bathroom.
Ooh, yeah, well, I don't know. But he broke the bus, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, and then, so after that, Ty was being a grump. There was some, what is it called? Like, them talking, whatever. I don't know. It was like them being interviewed while Ty was being grumpy of the times that they got mad at each other. So it kind of showed a kind of another side of Dude Perfect. Like they always are like act like brothers, like always happy. But there's been some times that they got this that times got heated.
That's how you know they're best friends when they fight.
Yeah.
Especially like when they talked about it.
Like how Cody almost killed Corey, and they're still in it. They're still in. Yeah. It's kind of.
I feel like that's the funniest part too.
Well,
like,
do you see?
To them, that's super funny.
Do you see Cody and Corey in a team that often? That's what I'm just thinking about. Maybe there's some disagreement.
You never see Cody.
That's what
Corey
I just
together.
thought about. Cause how in siblings, some siblings don't like each other, like a group of siblings.
Or they're not as close
as the other ones.
Those two siblings aren't as close as they are to other siblings.
Yeah. Maybe that's Cody and Corey.
Yeah,
after the fight.
They're still best friends, but they're not
like the best of
bestest friends.
Bestest
they're
friends.
Best friends for life, but it's because I feel like they have two different personalities.
Yep.
Too. And I feel like Corey just it's annoying to Corey that personality of Cody, but they're still best friends and all that stuff, but they're different. Because I'm trying to think of when if they're ever on a team together.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe in a face-off when they don't decide the teams. Like in face-offs, you don't decide the teams. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll see in the next episode if we can remember any. But yeah, kind of unleashing. I don't know. Unveiling Dude Perfect. We kind of revealed Ty to be, a character. Now it's
Ty is really just a character of Ned.
Yeah, maybe now it's
Ned was a character of Ty.
Does Cody and Corey want to kill each other? Revealed? Whoa. Okay, guys. Next part of the tour documentary, talks about their faith. A big part of Dude Perfect. They prayed before going on tour. Now they talked about how, their faith is center of everything. If they lost Dude Perfect today, then it would still be fine because they had God. And great. And they talked about Steve, not Teacher Steve, or I don't know. But Teacher Steve said that he uses all the videos in classroom or whatever. I'd want to be in his class. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that Teacher Steve is a cool teacher.
Yeah.
I would love Teacher Steve.
When my parents, my dad, he works with kids. So when he has a presentation, I try to have him, use Dude Perfect in his work, videos. Because they're, clean and they're great. And, when my mom has, when my mom teaches Sunday school, I want to have her, and she has in the past, had Dude Perfect videos. Did that. Which is, always cool. It's kind of cool to see how teachers use Dude Perfect. And hey, they are the 4th biggest YouTubers or YouTube channel in the world. I don't know. But when Cody said, we're essentially Elmo, funny or annoying but clean. I was thinking, I just heard Ron the first time that I watched that. I heard Cody say what I thought he said was, we're essentially an elbow, funny but clean. So I was kind of confused about at that part.
Why would he use an elbow?
Yeah, annoying elbow. What? Yeah, but yeah. A little Asher mistake there for
Asher makes a lot of grammar mistakes, so that's okay.
Yep. Okay, and then they got Cash, a Make-A-Wish child. They met him on the tour again. He went to DPHQ2 with his family, and he had the Make-A-Wish, and he got to, have a good day with Dude Perfect. And so that's when Make-A-Wish chose them for the Chris Gracious Award. 2019 Chris Gracious Award, which Dude Perfect didn't say anything about that.
No.
At all. So, I mean, maybe they're just trying to be humble, They don't want to brag about how they're the 2019 Chris Gracious Award or whatever. They just want to be, they love making kids happy in need, So, yeah. And then it kind of loops into, they went to the Texas hospital, and they brought joy to so many kids, in that hospital, and they had a fun time doing that. That was cool. And then it loops into Meyer. So Meyer had leukemia, and he couldn't go to the tour. So, as Cody said, it was their job to bring the tour to him. So, Meyer got a tour of the bus, and then he got to have like a mini battle with Ty and the rest of the dudes. And then, after that, there's, a little moment when they were leaving when, they were praying for Meyer. And, I think every Dude Perfect fan kind of choked up at that moment when Kobe started to cry. It was like, I didn't cry, but I was like, yeah.
Especially seeing Kobe cry.
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
That choked me up.
And, I mean, you didn't see the rest of the dudes cry, but I think that they were just as, happy / sad as Kobe. I don't know how, like, sad cry or happy crying. I don't know what that was, but,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were the same emotion as Kobe. Okay, so then going back to the tour, and they got, Meyer got a shout out in front of the whole tour, the whole stage, or the stadium.
Yeah.
That was cool to see how the fans reacted. That was, really cool. Sorry about the background noise. That's just my siblings, I have 5 younger ones, so, it's bound to happen. I think there has been screaming in the background of some of our episodes. So, yeah. Yeah, so sorry about that. So, yeah, and then when they were backstage at the tour, I guess, at the end of one tour, girls didn't, some group of girls didn't high-five Cody.
Oh, yeah, dude, that was funny.
Yeah, they're cold-blooded. Yeah, bloodied or blooded? No. Yeah.
Blooded.
yeah.
But that was pretty funny because, you're like, why are they there if they don't know who Dude Perfect is?
Yeah.
I'm wondering why they weren't there.
Maybe.
I'm wondering why they weren't there.
I was thinking maybe they, speak a different language, so they don't know what high-fiving is. They're from a different culture. That's just my guess. Maybe. I don't think I don't know. They looked like they weren't, but I don't want to assume or anything. I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so then...
I think they just didn't know who they were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I don't know why they were there. Maybe they were there, not... Maybe they didn't even, realize it. Maybe their, brother...
Yeah.
Is, a giant fan. But they really don't know. But they just had to go because their friends were like, you're going.
Well, it was backstage, though.
You never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, okay, so then after that, it's the last stretch of the tour. So yeah, and then, so it kind of did that. There was a montage of the last few shows. Then it led up to the big last show. 200 guests. They had 200 fans, or friends and family, join them. And yeah, that was cool. I'm pretty sure that it was almost everybody who was at the DP rehearsal. That
there were definitely more people too.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Because over 200, and there were probably only about 50 or something.
Yeah,
20 something.
Yeah, that was really cool. but before the show, they appreciated all the staff and crew. I hope the guy that Ty yelled at, call back from last week, I guess, but Ty yelled at.
Got a little ragey at.
Yeah, the first show, Ty was kind of, nothing was going right. They were kind of stressed, so Ty was, kind of got a bit mad. He kind of put his anger out to this,
worker.
This I don't know, staff member or whatever, crew.
Pretty sure it's a crew member.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard, but they appreciated him, and you can see the staff picture, at on their Instagram page. I love that picture of the Dude Perfect Pound.
Yeah,
it's a really good picture. But yeah, and then so the prank crew. So there was this crew members who were prank people. I don't know. So they say the pranksters. I don't know if it's just the name that they came up with because they're pranking Dude Perfect on the tour, or if they prank everybody that they're a part of the tour with or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, whoever they do, because they're a tour company.
Yeah.
So they must. I bet they do it with everybody they go on tour with.
Yeah. So they put in this room. They put embarrassing pictures up on the wall. I mean, definitely not that big of a prank, which is good for them. But yeah, it was a cool prank. It was kind of not even prank. It was cool. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So then, there was this last show montage. So that montage of them just doing this last show. They got their wives to come up on stage, and they got a shout out. And then they pretty much the last voiceover that we hear is how they talking about the past and how it shaped them into what they are right now. Ty, Cody, just their past experiences and how they will never quit doing Dude Perfect. Dude Perfect is just their life, and they love it.
And then there was that song at the end, the Anything Is Possible.
Yep, but Louis II.
That's my favorite song from him. That's actually one of my favorite parts.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, I was just because of the song, it made it so much better.
Yeah. So yeah, and then what really kind of, because the last show, the last part of the tour documentary was kind of feeling up. I was kind of getting a little choked up. But then what really kind of, I didn't cry, but what really kind of moved me was that how Ty in the middle of the show or something, he went up and behind the scenes he hugged his dad, Jeff, for all that he did. All the involvement he had in this show, and and then that's the end of the tour documentary.
Already?
Yeah. It's so then after the credits are rolling, it shows each dude. So they had each Dude Perfect member. There was pictures of them from when they were little to when they were now. That was really cool to see. Then at the end, the final moments of the tour after the credits, they say 0 because each show they were counting down the shows that they were going to be doing, and then they said 0, and yay, we done. Guys, that was the Dude Perfect tour documentary summary. Wow. That was a long, that was 2 hours, guys. For us, that was for us. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I love this. This is the best.
Now you need to rate it between 1 and 10. What's your rating?
So I love this. If I can put this as a movie, if I can consider it a movie. It's definitely making my top.
Because a documentary is a type of movie. So
Okay,
yes, it is a movie.
So it's probably my top. I don't know. It's gonna probably. I don't know. It might be my favorite movie so far.
Okay.
I love this.
So what's your rating on it, Asher?
Loved that. I mean, it's like a Dude Perfect video. Just a longer one, 90 minutes. Shows so many. It's like we said in the first part of this review, that it's kind of like the missing puzzle piece that I like, questions that I always had about Dude Perfect.
Yeah,
just,
you know, a puzzle, but there's a couple pieces missing.
Yeah, and it just put it together. Yeah.
These were the missing puzzle pieces to like everything we need to know about Dude Perfect.
Yeah.
We knew some things, but this really like put everything together. Yeah,
and I just loved it. I think, you know, I've only done it a few times on the show. I think I did it twice on this here Fancast. But I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I love this. I've seen it 7 times already in the past like few weeks, like 1.5 weeks. I just love this. I really like it. I just, you know, love the songs, love how they paced it, you know, like each song has their different like picture or like has a different like part feeling to it, you know. Yeah, I just love this. It's an amazing documentary. Yeah. Noah.
So like this is very inspirational.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very inspirational thing because you know I've known about Dude Perfect for so long, since 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's really been like great, just like knowing their story and then really getting the missing pieces to their story, like with puzzle pieces, and like it's great. This is my favorite documentary ever. I'm not a big documentary guy, but this is what I really like.
Mm-hmm. Well, The Office is kind of like a documentary.
So good. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to give it an 11 out of 10.
Oh wow!
I just broke the barrier. Actually.
Wow! Yeah, you are in the Upside Down. Stranger Things reference. But yes, I think I'm gonna go 12 out of 10. You know.
Well, now I'm gonna go 13 out of 10.
Wow. Okay, 1,000 out of 10. You heard it here first, folks.
Infinity out of 10.
Okay. Wow. Okay, but we loved it. This is amazing. Definitely, like Noah said, this is very inspirational. I want to do something like this. You know what? If it's like I don't know, like something like this. Like we do this podcast kind of thing. You know, I want to go do YouTube, some sort of thing like that. But yeah, I think this is just very inspirational. That like I want to be Dude Perfect, but like a different sort. I don't know how to describe that, but yeah, I just love this. It's inspiration. If you haven't watched it yet, just go watch it. I mean, we spoiled everything about it, but I mean, it's amazing.
But we definitely we didn't go over like in depth as much.
Yeah, I mean,
too much in depth.
I mean,
where it spoils everything.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, we could have spoiled a lot. Well, okay, Ned Forster dies. Okay, well, hey, I'm just gonna big spoiler. You have to watch the tour documentary to know this. Okay, pause if you haven't watched the Dude Perfect documentary. Okay, Ned Forster dies. I hated that part, but yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but yeah. So I loved it. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all for this episode. Hope you like that. That's episode 18. Yeah. So guys, if there's any Dude Perfect news, we are recording this episode a week after, like the same day as we did part 1. So if there is big Dude Perfect news, we will be talking about that on Game Time episode, I guess, what? 5. Game Time 5, yeah, okay, good. Can't even keep track now. But yeah, so, we'll be talking about that. So the next episode, in episode 18, we'll be reviewing Overtime episode 16. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be Get Crafty, taste test.
We'll be doing some every other week when there's not a Dude Perfect video uploaded. We're going back in the past and reviewing the old videos of Dude Perfect,
old episodes
from when they came out.
Each
one. So we're starting off with Backyard Edition.
Yep.
Backyards.
And then I think
we'll be doing that.
Yeah, and then I think there's the next one is like Summer Camp Edition or something, like Ranch. Either Ranch Edition or Summer Camp Edition. I don't know. It's gonna be one of those.
I'm pretty sure that's a little bit later, but close. Close around.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool to see. Like now that we know everything, like now I've read the Go Big book, then I've seen this documentary. Now we know a lot about the younger, like early stages of Dude Perfect. It's gonna be cool to see, like review those again. Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
And then a little hint that, coming up on our 1-year anniversary in, a month? A little bit longer than a month? So we will be doing a little special video on that.
Oh.
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, a special episode on the 1-year anniversary. And we will be uploading the Sunday the 5th, the day after 4th of July. That was the first video or the first episode of this here Dude Perfect Fancast.
Exactly 1 year, so
we will be uploading that Sunday. Yeah, it's gonna be. Hey, all that we're gonna say is it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a long episode. It's gonna be good.
But I know a lot of people love long episodes.
Yeah, and these two tour documentary review episodes were long. I mean, these are like an
I'm pretty
hour.
sure the 1-year anniversary video will be about the same length, maybe even a little bit longer.
Yeah, maybe like an hour and a half. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. But yeah, that's all for this episode. Hope you like it. If you did not go back and listen to our older episodes, go back and do those. Listen to the old episodes. I don't know. But yeah, okay, guys, follow us on Instagram.
If you haven't listened to them yet, go back.
Yep. Noah does it better.
Episodes if you want to.
Yep.
They're very corny but very funny.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think in the actually I just need to say something. So, Editor Edition 2, the review of that, the audio parts. So the parts of that, there's like 2 parts. There's like the first part and then the second part. Those were switched. Those were switched up.
Really?
Yeah, I just caught it a few days ago. So when you would go to play it, it would be the second half you would listen to, and then the first half, and it it was terrible. So guys, go back if you haven't listened to that because it's just hard. Go back and listen because I actually listened to it and it's actually good. You guys
will get some good laughs out of it.
Yeah, that episode is actually a good one. Yeah. Yeah, that one is actually really good, but the reason, because we were kind of surprised that it wasn't getting the best amount of plays. It was actually it kind of all makes sense because it was switched up, so no one really wants to listen to that. But yeah, that was there were some corny things on there that we
especially the old episodes, guys.
Yeah, it we said something about when we did the try not to laugh challenge, or no, we did trivia. It was super hard trivia, and I was getting all of them wrong, and I said some joke about how back then I was a homeschooler. I said something about it's just tease the homeschooler because he knows nothing or something like that. It was pushing a line, but it was funny. For me it was funny, probably for fans it was whoa, that was kind of hard, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all for this episode. Guys, see you in the next one. Pound it. Noggin. See ya. Good night. If you want the latest Dude Perfect Fancast news, follow us on Instagram at dude_perfect_fancast or using the link in the description. If you want to follow my Ned Forrester fan page, go and do so using the link in the description or at Ned_Forrester_fan page. We have another podcast, the Mr. Beast Fancast. I run that. Noah is going to be on there soon. So go check that out using the link in the description, or just type the Mr. Beast Fancast wherever you get your podcasts. Okay, guys, if you haven't listened to our older episodes, go and do so, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.